Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Babel. Joining me tonight is Ray, and we are bringing you MiTH versus No Breaks in the Hero C Showcase.
Alright, we saw basically complete domination by No Breaks in the previous game.
Right.
Let's see what MiTH has in mind this time.
Good. And I do believe the first game is won by No Breaks, and that's a really, really bad lineup. And a lot of questionable decision-making along the way. They got split up. The lineup's not good for split up. Now we're waiting for MiTH to get ready before we start this game here.
Right, it is going to be on Garden of Terror.
Yep, and this is decided by the Thai team. MiTH, by the way, is the Thai team we're talking about. And the first ban, let's talk about the bans first. The first ban, we have SG team banning Stitches, and then the Thai team decides to ban Tyrael. So Stitches, Tyrael being banned. What do you have to say about that?
Well, Stitches is the same ban from No Breaks. I guess they just don't want to use him right now. So it's fine. You know, like we said earlier, Stitches is still very, very good. You know, the hook is just too strong. Tyrael ban, probably they felt that they must have decided that it was Tyrael that was causing them issues the previous game. So they just want to not deal with it right now.
Okay, yeah. But that means Illidan is up for grab, and we'll see if we're going to see that Capricorn on the Illidan.
I'll be very surprised if he doesn't grab the chance to play it. He loves playing Illidan.
No Breaks have the first pick here. They are not allowed to pick Stitches or Tyrael. So No Breaks with the first pick. Do you think it's going to be a snap pick Illidan?
No, I don't think they really fear MiTH using Illidan, so they won't grab it first.
Oh, but they picked the Vala again.
The Rai Vala, very solid pick.
The first pick, Vala, is a very standard thing in Southeast Asia. We have Vala this time around on No Breaks. MiTH will pick two. Which two do you think it's going to be? There's a shortage on tanks, let me tell you that. 2 tanks being banned out.
I wouldn't really be afraid of that, actually. I would like to see MiTH snatch the Uta right now. Yeah, there we go.
They go for that. Good call. One more.
One more. This one could be anything. It could be 1 tank or 1 DPS. And they grab the Zeratul.
They go for Zeratul. A bit of the good old No Breaks medicine for themselves. What do you think No Breaks is going to go? Maybe Tassadar? Are we going to see Tassadar? Do you think No Breaks is going to go for the different build you mentioned about?
Capricorn can play Tassadar.
Capricorn Tassadar.
But he'll be giving up his Illidan. I don't know if he wants that.
Oh, man, that's crazy. We have the Zeratul to work on.
The Yu Yang Muradin. Why does he like to play Zero?
I think it's a great utility hero. It's got Rewind. Am I right to say it's got Rewind? Is it still a Rewind?
He still has Rewind, but it's a 20 now.
It's a 20. We will see the Capricorn Illidan.
Yep.
So Illidan, Muradin, Vala.
I wonder if MiTH will pick up Tassadar right now to deny it to No Breaks.
Oh, that's going to be sick. You have a team fight mechanic heal, Tassadar. You got Uther for burst heal in that sense on 1 target.
Uther Tassadar would be very scary.
Very, very scary. You got some great synergy there. I hope they have a second player that can play support. They do. Bank. Let's go. It's not. It's going to be Raynor and Arthas.
The new Raynor. We haven't spoken about that yet today.
Alright, let's cover that now.
Alright, Raynor basically is no longer the super late game carry anymore. He lost some of his damage scaling as well as searing attacks. So, but he is still good. He has received several new talents. He got quite a decent rework with most of his abilities. Right, his trait was changed. His trait no longer reduces cooldown of his abilities when things die around him. His trait is now basically 20% increased range on his attack and 10% increased sight range. Just a moment. No Breaks picks up.
Tassadar.
Yes, no Tassadar. No Breaks picks up Sonya for second tank as well as Brightwing.
So they got 1 solid, consistent healer. They got 2 tank. You're right. We have a bit of a talk before that, and now Hiroshige subbing in, changing the lineup. It's 2 tank, 2 assassin, 1 support. For MiTH, they are looking a little bit interesting right now. They got Zeratul with Raynor, like you mentioned. Raynor, a little bit of change there. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but it's going to be
Anubarak.
Face cry moment there from Ray.
ETC would have been better, but Anubarak is fine as well. It's okay, actually.
I would say that Anub has been one of the more consistent hero way back in 2014, but now
he fell off. Yeah, he fell off for a while, but some people have been saying Anub is back since he got back Rewind.
Yeah,
at
that's
20.
the main reason, right? That he got dropped because of the lack of rewind. Now he's got that back. The only problem is it really worth it at level 20? Then you have that 4 stun combo.
If he hits all his stuns, he'll be worth it.
If he hits all his stun, all right, we'll
Yeah.
see. So it's execution heavy. We'll talk more about Raynor after we do the play introduction. But here we go. All right, game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Garden of Terror. The map being called out by the Thai team. On the blue side, we have MiTH from Thailand, Uther, being played by Ice Frost. Arthas being played by Bank. Anoop on R5. We also got TNK playing as the Raynor. Last but not least, Zeratul being played by Loda. And on the raid team, we got Team No Breaks from Singapore, Capricorn and his favorite Illidan, Muradin being played by Yu Yang. We also got Brightwing being played by Ryzen, and also Vala being played by Rai. Last but not least, we have Sonya being played by Hiroshige.
This is such an aggressive lineup from No Breaks. It's basically like face rush. There's 3 heroes that are gonna just jump in your face. Raynor, well, since we have the time now, Raynor is actually quite good at dealing with this face rush right now after the changes.
Okay.
He has the improved Relentless, I believe it's Relentless Leader. The improved Relentless ability that he gets, that basically once every 5 seconds, if he gets stunned, he does an AoE knockback around himself.
Ah, all right. So it's like very preventive measure around Raynor. He also has got Adrenaline Rush that I believe still stays.
As well as 50% stun and CC reduction on the Relentless.
Wow,
Yes.
that's a very good talent there.
Yes.
We'll
So-
see how Raynor is gonna help MiTH fight a little bit of a comeback story. Capricorn takes a shot in the face. The penetrating rounds could be very painful for him to deal with for a while here. Muradin is just hiding behind. Loda spots him out. Clearly, Bank is in this area for a stun. Will not commit to it, however. Level 2 on both sides. So far, Talons look very okay. Infused Hammer, that's going to refund mana. It's very utility-based. Bribe on Brightwing. Rancor by
Vala going for the attack speed build. He's definitely going to take Nexus Frenzy at 20.
He has to. He has to. That build is sound for that. Singularity
Meanwhile,
Spike.
engagement bottom lane.
Yep, missing out. The stun from Arthas, missing out again. TNK, but here comes
TNK in
Hiroshige.
trouble.
Capri jumps in, and TNK with that extra adrenaline rush right now. Capri again with another jump in, and is going to pick up the kill at the end, but Capricorn dropping very low. And that's it, to pick up the kill at the end. Bank now going to try and land a stun successfully on Yu Yang, but Hiroshige dropping. Loda in that area. Loda still going to go in for the kill. Will not get it off, however. It seems like Hiroshige is going to be okay. And Anoop jumps in, misses the stun. Is not good right now.
Well, they did get the return kill, so it's even, I would say.
Yep, it's even.
Yes.
It could have been a better engagement for MiTH. They could have killed Hiroshige. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Hiroshige is still very low and in this area. I have no idea what a Singularity Spike that is. Here we have replay.
We see TNK getting picked off right there at the end, and then the return kill on Illidan. They could almost get Hiroshige and Yu Yang there as well, but just lacking a little bit damage. If Anoop rotated down a bit earlier, they could have gotten a double kill from that.
They could, and now we're back to an engagement halfway. Yu Yang dropping below 50%, and that's it. They do pick up 2 kills already, and now also it's going to be the third one. One on each side in the first few minutes before the replay ended, and then Muradin dropping at the end. So slightly in favor for MiTH right now. I'd say that they are kind of a little bit more confident with this current lineup.
Yes, the Arthas is a good solid front line for them, but I am surprised at Arthas taking block at level 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's only one Vala that's really going to threaten him that much.
And also you see the Frozen Tempest with mana cost reduction. Don't like that
yes.
on my part.
Not sure if I agree with that. He doesn't really need it. He gets enough mana back from Frostmoon.
Oh, no stun. But the Terror is a little bit pissed off right now. Capri going in for the damage there. Ryzen here to support the team. Bang comes in, strolls in, no kills yet. They're going to snatch the seats there. And I think they're not going to get it. Capricorn going to try to run away. There goes the stun. Loda jumps in. Capri goes down. One man down already. Ice Frost going for more. Yu Yang going to jump out as well. Rai takes a stun. And R5 making sure it worked. We have also got a Holy Radiance thrown out there. Loda jumps in again, but no kill on Rai. He's going to be okay. Yu Yang takes a bit of extra damage, but not enough to pick up the kill at the end. Penetrating round will not connect. And that is only 1 kill in the favor for MiTH again. But they are now ahead officially. 50% a level, or rather, half a level.
Yes, and they have the Terror ready.
Crazy amount of seats we have there on the blue team. It was a successful, I would say, steal on that top Terror.
Yes, I think No Breaks went in a little too deep right there. They bit off a bit more than they could chew. We did talk about how No Breaks is a very face rush lineup. I strongly feel Arthur should have gotten the 3-second reduction on Howling Blast level 1.
Yep.
It would have let him, given him a lot more control over, especially against 3 melee.
But it seems like level, or rather the third talent pick here is very, very legit. The Rune Tap, always the best to pick up at that specific level there.
Did get slightly scaled down though.
It did, yep. Skill down, yes, but still one of the best around. It heals you for 3%.
Still
It was
agree with
5% previously, isn't it?
I can't remember. It was either 4 or 5. I believe it was 5 previously, then got nerfed to 4, and
Then
now
now
to 3.
Next patch, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be 2%. But here we have the seed, or rather the plant coming out here from Bank of Alex, the Terror, and Capricorn defending bottom lane. Brightwing still, getting some laning XP at the top part. Ice Frost going to be there. Support against support, nothing special to see. And now we have the Terror pushing the bottom lane. Capricorn is also going to be a bit of a trouble there. Drops to 50%. Will be okay. Yu Yang misses the stun. Goes in. Looks to pick off the seed, or rather the plant. He gets it off really nicely. The Hex is not going to connect, unfortunately. The tower will go down. The first one, the second one. The gate also severely challenged here. We also going to see Hiroshige in his area. The seed again going to do some damage against the healing well and the fort. But I guess time is up and the Terror will go away.
I'm not sure if they really got enough out of that Terror. I don't think they really needed like 3 heroes or 4 heroes to support the Terror. They could have pushed another lane, gotten another set of towers and gate down, probably.
I think that would have been fantastic if they push mid. There were no heroes at mid. Rai on the pink
Correct,
pony.
because everyone has to contend with the Terror.
Yeah, they have to defend.
You have to choose one lane. You're gonna lose. You lose the other side. So I don't think it was really necessary. The Terror still had so much HP left.
Right, and here we go. That quick level 10 on Myth. And they're going to lose this advantage right now. It's level 10 both sides, so this is fair. And we'll see. Next team fight, they will all have that heroic talent to work with. And here we go. What did they pick up? Metamorphosis for sure. 2 more, not picked up yet. On No Break side, Yu Yang, not deciding yet. But we have got Emerald Wind, Rain of Vengeance, Leap, very standard stuff. And on Myth, we have got, oh, look at that, Web Blast.
Web Blast will be good to take Muradin out of the fight.
And speaking of that, we have the engagement happening there. The Void Prison happening quickly. Also the stun from R5 connecting only on one. Loader dropping again very quickly. With Rain of Vengeance is going to go down, but not much of an extra effect there. Bank with the huge stun. And also the Holy Storm, rather the Divine Storm being used. And we've also got a Bang of Belix dropping quickly. Hiroshige also dropping very quickly as well. R5 comes in for extra follow-up. Yu Yang with Avatar up. But here comes Capri. He's behind enemy lines, chopping away at Ice Frost. And R5, he's got so many targets and a good stun from the Underbar Rock. And it's going to be the end of that engagement so far. Capri still wants more. The bomb is going to connect. Some slow there. Some extra hit. TNK saves the teammate. Only one death in that whole engagement. And that is the Arthurs.
Myth were very lucky to get out of that with only losing one member of the team. They got split out on 2 sides. Not really the ideal engagement that they should have taken right there.
I agree. They were very greedy. They went ahead with the Void Prison first. So they're the one who jumped the gun on No Breaks. But unfortunately, that's not going to be the main case here for them.
They had a good setup. Rain of Vengeance, and Divine Storm hit on 2 or 3, but they just didn't have enough follow-up. The Rain of Vengeance did stop a bit of their initiation though.
Here we go. Clairvoyance happening there. Very, very good utility in Uther. Reason why I really like him. He gives you vision, he gives you support, gives you a great deal of utility, and not to mention that Divine Storm.
Yes.
That's really, really good. Low cooldown as well. Look, it's already off cooldown. Right, so that's it. So far, so good. We got that Avatar pickup by Yu Yang. Very standard stuff. Very, very interesting to note, but not many teams go for Haymaker. Why do you think that's the case?
Well, it depends on how you want to use Muradin. For No Breaks, they are using him as the main frontline tanker to just soak up all the damage, and Avatar just lets him keep his presence, with the CC reduction as well as the extra health. Just lets him stay in the front line way longer than with Haymaker.
I see. So here we go. Some seats getting picked up here. And Impale, unfortunately, not going to connect. We also got Hiroshige knocking on the tower there. Tower going to go down. The plan doing its work. And they are going to pull back. Meanwhile, down south, you can see Ice Frost and TNK in a world of their own here. They're going to push down the fort very nicely. And R5, a little bit of extra engagement from Yu Yang's side. But it seems like No Breaks is also going to adopt the same strategy. Right wing is not in this area, but they are going to push as a team. And here we have the rest of the team coming back. Hiroshige will get a lot from this pusher. He's going for the bottom forward.
Yes, and meanwhile we see the rest of No Breaks pushing the other lane, so they are going to lose one side regardless of how they choose to defend this.
Yeah, this is actually very good strategy. Nice mention on your part there. No breaks at the top. Myth will not go up. And the rest of them are going to chase away the Terror. The Terror is at 24 seconds before he goes away, but they will lose the top forward.
Yes, they are paying a big price here.
Yeah, this is great strategy from No Breaks.
One thing I like to point out is that Valas seem to go back to the multi-shot build, so I wonder if his level 1 choice was a misclick?
Oh yeah, that's a very
He
good,
went back for
that's a very
multi-shot.
good catch you have right there. The Rancor is supposed to indicate that Vala's going for not a very burst kind of a build, but rather sustained right-click damage. But we're not going to see that because he actually went for more of the multi-shot. I don't know, maybe Talongated. Not a case. This guy would have called for a remake.
Maybe he felt that, maybe he wanted to go auto-attack first, but maybe like after level 1, before level 4, he felt that, no, I can't do this in this game. You know, so I got to change it up.
Could have been a case, but Anoop, a very standard talent. We also got Reina Raiders being picked up here by Reina himself, and that's also very standard Revolution Overdrive. And the first stun on Yu Yang is going to connect, but no follow-up. The Impale with the slow. Very, very good utility skills there by Anoop. And so far, very close in terms of kill count. 4 kills against 3 kills. But in terms of terror, it's a different story. We got 2 terrors for the Raid team, and also level 15 for the Singaporean team, and only level 14.5 for Myth.
Reina actually not going the build that I prefer, but it's been working out for him so far, so it seems pretty good as well.
This is a little bit more damage inclined, isn't it?
It's heavily focused on just for him being a auto-attack machine, but I feel, well, if he went for the Q build that buffs his Q ability, it could provide a lot of control over Illidan in the fights as well.
Oh yeah, it's gonna really just blast him all over the place. Here we have again a terror by Hiroshige, mid lane push happening. And on the flip side, Myth struggling to defend his spot. Also the Hex connecting on R5. They're not gonna have R5 as Anoop to work with. The plant is going down. The Impale goes down as well. Some slow there, but not enough. Here comes Loda, jumps in, Wormsoul out of it. The Hex will not connect, but it sets up good air for defense. Loda gets caught up in that one there, and the plant gets set out again by Hiroshige. And Capricorn dropping very quickly. There's also the Siege Golem there pushing, which is really, really good for No Breaks right now.
Yeah, great timing for No Breaks to get the Siege Golems out there
Great,
together.
great timing. We have the Healing Well going down. And again, R5 getting caught out. They never have the full team to fight with. But this is where Rainer, if he went for the Q ability buff, it's going to help him a lot. A lot of area getting snapped up here by No Breaks. But a 4-man Void Prison. Where is the follow-up? Ice Frost is ready for Divine Storm. Risen also going to go in there quickly with Emerald, but a very weak follow-up from Myth, and it's not going to be enough. 1 man goes down. 0-2 is gone. Ice Frost also going to mount. Capricorn jumping in, and Bango Balik's going to try and slow the rest behind, but they're not going to care. Capri goes down, and that's going to be 2-for-1 exchange, and it seems like Uther is still lingering around. Hiroshige gets stunned by R5. Grid stun there, and also Impale on Rai. Rai dropping. There goes the shield. Rai is still going down. Yu Yang comes back out here, and somehow the stun is going to connect on R5. Hiroshige respawns as Sonya, and is going to whirlwind into Bank, but some slow on the core. It's not going to be a kill there. R5 with Impale. A little bit greedy shortfall of just 1 extra spike. But that's it. The team fight went quite well. 2-for-1 exchange. They got the forward. No breaks came. They got what they wanted. And we'll see if we have a replay available. Here we go.
Alright, Void Prison on 4, and the Divine Storm follow-up on 4 as well. But they just don't have the follow-up. No follow-up damage. They got the setup, but no damage.
I think a question to ask here is R5 didn't land the stun. That is the problem for me.
Yep.
If he followed up with the stun on the 4-man Divine Storm, on a very, very good Void Prison, it would have been a lot of an extra control for Myth.
The issue is even if he did get the follow-up stun, there's
Still no damage.
they might get 1 more kill at the most, I think.
Yeah.
Just Reina just can only hit 1 at a time.
And hold that thought. Here goes another engagement. Loda now a little bit of trouble, but here comes a jumping Muradin, and that's it. Capricorn as Illidan jumping on TNK, but it's so far behind enemy lines. The heal is not there. There goes the shield. Still going to jump around a little bit, but the Void Prison going to catch him out there in the cold. They do pick up Arthas already, and it seems like Nobrix is still going to have a slight advantage, and there goes that extra Web Blast coming from Madu Barag, and Yu Yang's going to respawn, but Capricorn did a good job, survived most of that alone, and Tassadar with that quick shield there It's still, not Tesseract, I mean it's still going to be a quick shield coming out from the Talon. And I do believe it's actually from Brightwing. Yeah, it's the protective shield. Here we go.
Yep. You saw how long like Reina was fighting Illidan there, but Illidan is very good against auto attack carries, and so Reina going the auto attack build is really not what he should have gone for this game, I feel.
I think that the penetrating round would have helped a lot. You're right.
Yep.
That would have boxed him out. Illidan has the lifesteal. You want to deny him of any close combat lifesteal.
Right.
And that's where that Q ability is going to help a lot. But here goes. They may just pick off Yu Yang here. Loda jumps in. The first bomb connects. And here comes a flying Reign of Vengeance. R5 is not a tank. That guy is not tanky. The bug goes down. Divine Stomp connects on 2. But Yu Yang dropping. Yu Yang managed to stay alive or not. Goes down at the end. Capricorn jumping on Ice Frost. Uther with the sprint. And there goes the Marathon Runner. But Capricorn is going to catch up there with those wings. Really devilish looking. TNK goes down. Ice Frost next target. But Bank completely ignored behind here. The whole team going on him. Arthas goes down. Lich King no more. We got a new king, guys. Ice Frost stays alive at the end of the day. But 3-for-1 exchange. This is clearly going in favor for No Breaks.
They got the initiation. 0-2 spotted them out first, and they started it, but they just didn't commit. Anubarak did not pop the web blast. Reina did not call the Raiders.
He didn't call the Raiders.
Right.
Right, maybe he forgot to pay for his phone bills, but here we have replay.
You see the initiation on Muradin, right? See, 0-2 got caught by Reign of Vengeance. He had to pop out and then leaves Anubarak stranded. Anubarak got caught out by the polymorph. Muradin makes it out, just dies at the end.
Yeah.
But they just get chased down. They didn't have the follow-up and the burst on the opening.
The right damage dealer Capricorn jumps in the nick of time, goes in, picks up the kill very nicely. Meanwhile, bottom fort is history. The mid fort long gone. All that's left is going to be the top fort for Team Myth. And level 20 for No Breaks. This is really devastating for them right now. But that said, it's still very, very interesting to see that Reign of Vengeance was the main reason why they won the last engagement for me. It's really the fact that you have that damage, that people don't want to get stunned and all, and that's why they're not able to set up an area for defense, or rather for attack. And they are just not able to secure an area in that sense. So here we have level 20 pickup talents, and it's going to be the Bolt of the Storm for Illidan, for Vala. It's going to be so hard to kill them right now. Muradin with Rewind, and continuous wins from Brightwing. That's interesting. And Hardened Shield by Hiroshige on that Sonya. What do you think about this talent?
Continuous wins is really good. It's just going to break up their Void Prison or Divine Storm initiation very well. If he times it correctly, there will be pretty much no follow-up. Bolt of the Storm is just to give the two damage dealers like the mobility option, whether to chase or to run. As well as the other abilities, just more control from Muradin with Rewind, and more let Sonya just leap in and survive after the leap.
Hardened Shield, really, really good. Extra talent for the tanks here. The Terror again being picked up by Hiroshige. Very standard routine from No Breaks, very consistent. We'll check out this damage. 164k by Hiroshige in terms of siege damage. Healing 36k, a lot of heal by the Brightwings compared to Uther. And they do have only one support for this game on both sides, so that's pretty normal. And in terms of top damage, very, very clear. It seems like we have Vala. No questions asked. A lot of damage on that burst build there. So here we go. Arthas, potentially, in this last team fight, 5v5. It's really just 4 guys who want Terror, but that's besides the point. Like, it's still a lot of a good pushing mechanic. And the Plan now going to go in. Great maximum range on that. The fort getting challenged by the Plan is going to not attack. Everyone in that area, R5. We might see a good Void Prison for setup, but they don't have the damage. Loda getting pinked out there, and there goes the Void Prison, connects on 3. Yu Yang and Ryzen, they are both still outside. R5 in position for the stun. Unfortunately, all Bolt of the Storm out of that one there. Loda behind enemy line, gonna try and run away with Wormhole. Will be okay. Yu Yang still in business here. Jumps in like a boss. Ice Frost by himself. There goes Divine Storm, completely forced out. Reign of Vengeance, maximum damage there. And there we have maximum brutality. TNK gets hexed out. Not. It's gonna be okay. Saved by the fountain there. But we still have Capricorn dancing around there. And it seems like they're just knocking again on the core. TNK gets hexed out right now, and this is where Rainer by himself is not going to do anything. Loda from behind trying to buy some time, but he takes the fall, goes down as well. 13 kills on No Breaks, score 1%, and it goes down again. No Breaks wins game 2.
They just didn't have the damage. They had the setup, but not enough damage really.
They have a 2 assassin, the Zeratul and the Rainer.
Yep.
And it's just no damage. Let's see again the replay. Here we go. This is the last team fight. We have that Void Prison bank in that area. You know, they're all setting up. Look at Ice Frost R5. Great positioning. But the Bull of the Storm, they're just gone.
Ice Frost didn't get the Divine Storm after Void Prison.
Yeah, he didn't get that.
And then right here, they're going to get 3-man Rain of Vengeance, right? On 3. And that's just over. That's it.
Yeah, and also, don't forget, Yu Yang has that rewind.
Yep. Rewind with the double stun.
Double thunderclap, double stun. He could also jump on you again. That guy is just crazy. He's a beast on that. I really, really like it. And that said, we have a very, very interesting case here for No Breaks and MiTH. What do you think is the main reason as to why they lost game 2?
I would attribute most of it to outdraft mainly.
Outdraft? Okay.
Yes. MiTH just didn't have enough damage to be enough of a threat really to MiTH, right? They don't have enough. They don't have no burst, practically no burst on their
Zeratul with 4 bombs. That's still not enough.
He never got it.
Oh, you never got it.
Yeah.
You're right. No space
Yes,
for that.
he never got it. Zeratul itself is a burst character, but look at the lineup. 3 melee. Illidan at high levels is not easy to kill.
Yep, not
So
easy.
that's basically 3 tanks if in terms of how hard they are to kill.
Yeah.
Effectively 3 tanks. Like unless you get a solo pickoff on Vala or Brightwing, Zeratul doesn't do that much.
Yeah, and I do believe that we have a case here for MiTH. The lineup has got a good concept, good Void Prison, good Divine Storm, Arthur's with the stun maybe, and at the end of the day you could see some burst, but unfortunately not the case. And also they got Anoop there for double stun, but you mentioned Anoop is only good if he lands the stun,
Yes,
and there
he
is
has to hit pretty much
more than
almost
2
almost all
targets.
of his stuns in the
Correct,
entire game.
correct. And
If not, it's just
unfortunately,
really not worth it right now.
That's not the case there. So
Yeah.
MiTH, maybe in game 3 we're going to see a come around. Maybe they're just hiding their sleeves. But that's it. I'm Babel. Joining me today is Ray. We hope you guys enjoyed this cast. Do follow the channel if you enjoy it. And also leave your comment in the chat. We'll be watching it. That's it. We're going for a short break. We'll be back with game 3 real soon. Don't go anywhere.